in Hungary to join that. Alright, looks like they're not stupid yet. Of course, these guys got cut off as well. Until he gets in. We want to be the ones to take cities. Unleashed from Great Hungary, we accept. Yeah, 19%. I'd like to get over 30% by the end of the war. I don't really see that happening though. Try that. To remerge these. Alright, we're in Astrakhan, but I think his tanks got there first. Or at least this is free India, so the more we can occupy here, the better for us. Because then they'll push it onto us instead of holding it for themselves. Are we making the tanks yet? 2 per week. Okay, we are getting extra factories now though. And we have touched Mongolia. Yay! Alright, Royal Indian Navy. Or should we expand the air bases? Or we'll go for the torpedo. Or Luftwaffe Training School. Oh, we didn't give the paratroopers to Italy. Yep, let's just do these ones quickly. These guys will get cut off relatively easily. But if we can just get them through to the capital, might be able to force their capitulation, give us a chunk more land. Of course, Finland became communist. You've got more guys separated up there. Well, he's coming to do his best. It's actual Gurkhas. Nationalist Spain join the war. In a second. There we go. Alright, he's coming up to get their supply back to them. So this should swing nicely. Pow. And Gibraltar finally fallen. Do we have any improvements yet? No. Okay. And cut off as expected. Alright, we really just don't have enough men. We got 95 there. So they are just a matter of time. These guys just pop out now. Alright. Well, I'm trying to think of how best to do this. Let's go like this. Then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll grab the last of these, put him into a separate army under the same fuel general. We'll put this guy in, and then we'll come out here, switch them around to. No, can't do that until we've given him orders. That should automatically go though, shouldn't it? He should find his way in here. Or do we have to put him on the edge? Then they should reorganize that at some point. Alright, put them in there. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. What's the shortage here that's not a shortage there? Artillery. No, they just think they're great. Oh, because they haven't reached it. 21. Just go up to the full there, and then the rest can get more prepared. Okay. And how close are the Russians? Are you looking at a competent HoI IV player? Australia lost to Finland playing. How do you lose to Finland? Yeah, I'm not fantastic at it, but I'm decent. Infiltration. Leg breakthrough. So, I mean, yeah, I make mistakes, but I get all the basic things of how most of it works. Although, naval invasions, it's annoying when they change them up so that all of your old strategies don't work anymore. Oh, that's right, we stopped them there, didn't we? You know what, let's just delete all other orders and redo this. We need to really just go over this way, take Vladivostok. Alright, then where did that put this lot? Still marching up there. They are going left flank. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, as far as the tanks go, I like the SP artillery. We just don't have factories to really produce much of anything at this point. We are still way down just on infantry equipment. Hey, Finland. It's gone. Is Sweden in? No, they're not. Otherwise, we're doing research on heavies. I was going to just skip through and go down to the Centurions. Skip over the mediums and go to the modern tanks. And we've been kicked out of Mongolia. Oh, that's where we lost some troops, right. At least most of the Soviets are still awake. Still this guy here. Doesn't want to tell me what he's on. Come here. Having to find the right spot to hover. No, doesn't want to say he's average. Lend-Lease from Vichy, France. Cool. And one of ours got encircled and killed again. Great. Alright, they can stick to that. Recon 3. Probably go logistics more than field hospitals. When's that? 45. Alright. We will start knocking out logistics since the Germans have it. How many hours do I have? That's a good question. 735 total. And now we start needing oil. Ooh. We have picked up... Where are we? Steel. Picked up some of the steel fields. Oil must be for the tanks. Let's go from Romania. Have we picked up... Yeah, picked up 10 extra factories. Yeah, 735 hours. I gave it up for about 6 months after the... What's the current patch called? The Chinese one. Because I was getting my butt kicked trying to play as these guys, so I just went and played other games for a while. Was having fun for a while before that. It would have been started this year, I think. Was doing blitzkriegs as different countries. So I did one as Japan, where you just island hop straight into the US and make them capitulate before the end of 1937. Doing that stuff was crazy fun, but it doesn't work with the way that naval invasions have changed. And the Japanese have lost their Pearl Harbor thing when they reworked this. Pearl Harbor used to be like the third one down. Haven't played Japan since this change. Death Order's Honor. Is that the second one? First one? Second one. Yeah, I picked it up at release, but I take a couple of months break every now and then. Alright, lines creeping out. More naval invasions. Oh, crap. How are we losing supply in the central steppe? I think somebody got surrounded again. Yeah. And resistance in Bhutan. Let's deal with the Soviet resistance. Ooh, surrounded in Mongolia. That's those. I told them to go over there months ago. You know what? They can just keep working their way. Unfulfilled import request. No, it's not. Alright, they are looking a bit tentacly though. I think you better switch these guys back to balanced so they don't get surrounded. They're fine. Let's go Blue Army Force Attack. What's his extra one? Probing Attack. Divisions do not lose their entrenchment bonus when attacking, but do not fully commit to battle. Huh. Sure, since it's cheap. Battaglione Azad Hindustan. Alright, you're welcome. And then Luftwaffe, Bangalore, expand the air bases. I think we start going through cruiser efforts and stuff. Gives us 60% on battle cruisers, which is what we are researching. No, there's battleships. That's fine, we'll do battle cruisers after that. Not many people have researched this at all. You switch between EU4 and HoI IV. Yeah, I've been playing a bit of CK2 lately. Really want to get into Victoria. Never played it, but I keep waiting for him to bring out Vicky 3 before I make a switch over to a new game like that. But yeah, I've got, what is it, like 1300 or 1700 hours or something in EU4. But yeah, CK2 at the moment, because I only picked up CK2 last year. Playing a naval Germany. Yeah, I used to love doing a blitz as Germany where you attack Poland while they're only guaranteed by France, and then you keep all of your men off the French border. So France invades you while you conquer Poland, and then you swing around and just push through France while they're not defending the Maginot Line. And then you take over France quickly, and then you can launch naval invasions really easily straight towards London, but that doesn't work in the latest patch because of the way they've changed the convoy interception. Yeah, I haven't watched too much of Victoria 2. I did get a pirated version when I first heard of it, but it was a Russian version, so all of the translations were a hassle, so I didn't bother really learning it. And I don't want to spend money on it. I didn't want to spend money on CK2, but then got sucked into a summer sale, I think it was, last year. And these guys, are they still trying to move? Soviet Union have capitulated. Jesus. I thought we'd have to get a lot further. Okay, so I guess, how much do we have? 820. Can we actually do anything on them? No, Afghanistan's a completely separate issue. If we can, Alma-Ata. Yes, we're allowed. Stalinabad and Pamir. Rubber. Guess we go this way. Cheap. Mongolia's got resources, just to be able to walk through there. There's no resources over here, is there? No. But we'll take it anyway. It's cheap and it's big. Go after a large font. 1, 3. Surprised it's letting us do this when Germany's in front. So he's taken Shaolai, etc., etc. Murmansk. Alright, so he took that big chunk. 1 point. Would like to get over to those resources, particularly over this side. So I guess try and perpendicular way down here. This is in the Caucasus. That's too much. This is too much. Gurev. For 1 point is too much. So, in that turn, he takes Voroshilivgrad, Poltava, Cherkasy, Lvov. Okay. That's a lot of oil that we are definitely going to want to get. Can we get them both? We can. And then, oh nice. Can't get Georgia. Can do that. 22, let's go for Gurev. 19 is too much. There was a 7 somewhere, wasn't it? Yes. 14 is too much. What was that? That's 1. Can't get the 5. What if we do... We can do the 5 without the 1. Perfect. And just there, then he takes... Nepopetrovsk, Stalino, Mikolosha, Milorovo. Well, still think resources first is an idea. We'll have a port here. Let's leave the Crimea for now. Which one's that in? That's in Engels. We'll take the... Can't get the Uralsk. So we need less than 19. 25, 119, 39. Probably 14 is good. We couldn't get this one. Alright. End our turn there. He just takes Rostov. So we need these. Stalingrad can wait. Let's take this just so we can... can't connect them. Alright, what are we allowed? 74, 74. 1 and 11. 2, there's a 1 down there. Sakhain is too much. Alright, so if we can't do a 12, I don't think there's anything else left that's smaller. It's an 11. Alright, we've got Finland. No. Åland. Ooh, we can take Åland. Find that rather hilarious. Alright, end that turn. Normal difficulty. Yeah, I wanted to grab all this, but he got in there first, so we didn't get to take most of the factories. I don't think they shifted everything to the Urals. We got the military factories in this one. Is that Zlatust? Okay, let's grab that one. What's the other province they actually stick them in? Yeah, not even allowed to take that. And the border gore is not too bad. I mean, he's sticking over there. We've just got to try and take this before he jumps through the center of it. Is it worth passing? Not if we can get away with taking one more. Where was that? 17. 16, 19, 12. No. Don't think it's worth doing it just for the one. Reset. We'll pass. Get even more. He's only taken Mykolaiv. We will pass again. He takes Zaporozhye. Yeah, sometimes it feels easy, but I don't know, I make enough mistakes that sometimes get my butt kicked. It says I'm 25. 20? Damn, 13. No. Could do the 12. No. Alright, end the turn there. Zlatust and Gorkha. He did not take anything, so he started passing. Which means we want to try and force him to not want these. So then we have to take the coast. 16, 19, okay. Vladivostok, too large. We can grab this, and then a 15, 13, no, 11, no. Alright, end the turn there. I don't know, stupid mistakes like getting encircled and losing half my army. Happens occasionally. In this campaign, it was just constant naval invasions by the Allies for a while. Jesus, India. Hope this actually comes back to us properly. Oh no, that's because it's Allies, not this war. As Portugal, yeah. I don't know, I capitulated a few games, but I think that's because I was playing as Luxembourg a few times. Did a nice conquest as them early on when you still got to play as miners and devastate people. Took over Russia as Luxembourg by joining the Axis. That was a fun one. Right, we want this. What are we on? 272. Can we grab? No. Ooh, deal with this Portugal, maybe. Alright, reset this. Let's take that one first. And there's the 15. Alright, we can do that. And we won't be able to do... What's the 11? No, we can do the 11. Can we do the 20? Oh, we can. Okay then, we should be able to do... No, not 39. 26. Here comes some Bordigal. No. Buchavina. No. Alright then, in that case, go for the 20. Taking Kirov and Jabaksari. So there are still a decent number of factories over here. Not allowed either of them. I'm going to start passing a little. Ah, damn it, he took the Crimea in that turn. Damn. Can't do the 75, we can do one of them. Can't get that one. Alright, end the turn. So he's starting to move in there. We want the 75. Okay, yeah, see, he's going to come down this way. Alright, we'll pass. There's nothing else that's particularly important for us to take except maybe border on Turkey. So grab Georgia and here. Yeah, I tried that the first time I played as Luxembourg and it didn't work too well. Just spent the entire game up until we got declared on just trying to build land forts and they still just overrun you. You really just have to flip to fascist and join Germany. There's no way to build up fast enough to stop them overrunning you. Yeah. That's fun as the Russians, just letting the Germans hit you in the marshes in the winter. Or as Germany, letting the Russians do it too. Alright, should we go for the border gore over there? I think we should, just be annoying. Except we can't take them both. Alright, we'll end that turn there. He still hasn't taken that. Okay, and then we should be able to take that at our leisure. Vladivostok, we cannot yet. Let's do that one now. Have they? Yeah, they've given up. Alright, so we did that. Let's grab this, and it's too much. Too much. Alright, I think that's everything. It is. This was the last one they took. Orenburg and Ufa. And done. Germany took 84, we took 70. I didn't get to see the percentage in the end. I think we're about 20 and they were 50-something%. So he's got this little dongle over to the Urals. Red Finland was annexed, Soviets were annexed, Mongolia was annexed. A lot of equipment has been seized. And free military factories, only 12 free. What do we need the most? I think we still need a lot of artillery and a lot of light SP. Alright, split it between them a little maybe. SP, then artillery. And we'll actually knock some of them out first. So, planes in reserve. Nope. Decisions available. Expand the steel mill in Chelyabinsk. Hell yes. Although I guess we should check how... Yeah, we're actually okay there. Plenty of resources. Holy crap, that's a lot of rubber too. 40 width medium tanks. Yeah, never really liked the mediums. I always just go for the lights because they're so much faster. Just like sending your little light tanks around to just encircle people before they have a chance to move. Alright, next move. I think we do want to jump into Iran. It's only got 11 guys still. So yeah, justify war goal conquering Sistan. 25 days for the army to return. Let's... No, we'll do it this way. Send them all there. But cancel the pink army's order. And send them over this side. Alright, and turn all of them on. Fight Japan. Fight Japan as China. That's always an interesting game. I like the way they've changed that you don't have to drag out the war with Japan forever now. As soon as you take all their mainland stuff, they wipe peace and give it to you. I didn't know that medium tanks moved faster across the rivers though. Guess it makes sense. Non-aggression from the Yunnan Free. Nope. Alright, what's the actual date we're doing this? 13th of March. Okay, how are they going? Got all the equipment they need, so they'll be done 12th of March. When was this? 13th. How's that for timing? And they should auto join there. Although we do need one more for that army. And logistics. Sure, keep going. And expeditionary force request from Greater Hungary, from Legionary Romania. 4 and 1. Well, that's not a whole lot. But they're fine for defense. Yeah, I'll have to play as Germany again and have a look at their actual medium tanks. I know they were good in reality, but never really looked into their stats too much. How's he doing up there? Yeah, little bits and pieces. Oh, we'll come back into Denmark. Hey, Free France. What are you doing, guys? Alright, Italy hasn't been overrun yet, surprisingly. Oh, you mean these guys? Yeah. Most of these are just sitting here until I need them somewhere else. I have turned off all this. I just keep it on coastline. I know you only really need to guard naval bases. And the other thing is, the Allies could land up here somewhere. Screw if they do that, they're going to waste their men marching across Siberia. And good to go on Sistan. Pockets of India with POMs in them. That's just annoying. Iran. We declare that you must die. Right, and yeah, got the chunk of men there. SIGs. Give us SIGs. Yeah, no, I know the thing about them landing away from ports. So I'm not too concerned about having to pull these guys off. They're more just there as a reserve, so they're not wandering around causing supply issues on the front line. And should we grab... Wait. Yeah, they're going to be annoying, aren't they? There and there. Hopefully Germany just takes care of them for us. Yeah. I don't know exactly what the limit is with the carriers. I know sometimes I build too many carriers and then they say that the planes can't actually take off because the air's too crowded. Grananas. Yeah, I never realised how powerful naval bombers were as well until I just built a stack of them as Germany and just demolished the British and French combined fleets in the Channel. So naval bombing can be really powerful. We have 117 military. You know, I should probably check out where the extras are going. Into infantry equipment. Okay. Infantry equipment is massive surplus, but it's actually coming down. Alright, artillery. Yes, we need the SP. Light SPs go until we have 50 factories in there. And we don't have to worry about... Damn, I thought I'd turn that off. Alright, the Black Prince. So, it's 43. Let's just go start researching the Centurion. And somebody... Yep, Germany's walked into Tehran. How are we doing percentage-wise here? Yeah, we've almost done as much as Germany against the Allies. Iran have capitulated, given us a decent amount of weaponry. They will find the way over here if the Germans aren't there already. Yeah, they're not. 24 divisions heading that way. And then I think we may as well line up on Iraq and on Turkey. So, Iraq first. We shall justify conquering Baghdad. And then Turkey have a non-aggression pact with our faction leader. I don't care. There is a German division heading up that way. Tactical bombers to bomb Dover. Yeah, just need air superiority there a lot of the time. They're like, what do they start with? 12,000 planes or something ridiculous. Is it 6,000 at the moment? Alright, cruisers, capital ships, carriers and battleships. And how's that research going? 111 days for the line. Oh, and the army experience is pretty much capped. Already did the... where am I going? That one. Already did the upgrade, but then I forgot to swap them over. No, didn't do the upgrade. Alright, create a variant with the extra reliability and armor. Mark 2. Mark 1 is decommissioned. Jump into that. And it's 43. Could possibly have to start worrying about nukes at some point soon. Now, there's no way we can wrangle this, is there? Improving with Turkey. No. So, let's cancel these guys. We have to go through them to get to them. So I guess we can just start fabricating on Saudi Arabia. Take the Rub al-Khali. And they can sit in Turkey for now. Everything else there is Axis. I mean, we could declare on Sweden. Sometimes they have a large army though. They don't this time. Alright, screw it. We are going to Sweden. Famous Indian invasion of Scandinavia. Conquer Scotland. Oh, it's going to take forever. Yeah, I haven't watched that many streams of Hearts of Iron. I've watched some of the Paradox ones during development sometimes, but they flip around between players a bit too much and you can't really see what's going on. Oh, I did watch some of Daniel early on. Haven't watched any of his for a long time. Where the hell do the Germans think they're going? They're going to declare on Japan or something ridiculous. Wouldn't that just be great? Alright, good to go on Iraq. So, declare. Potential enemies, Free France. Bring it on. And that's the new guy, right. We'll drag him around to Q8 anyway. And then these guys are going to need to start defending against naval invasions over here. Over there. Might as well add the rest of this. It makes no difference. There. There. Actually, we do need them coming up to this coast. It's going to take 200 men just for that. Well, that's fine. You hate playing Japan. I hate playing against Japan. Although they're not as bad now. I mean, you still have to beat China to get them to do that white peace thing. They have like 11 divisions. They had 6. Alright, when we good to go here, 16th of July. It'll be about the time that Iraq's finished. And resistance occupation. Deal with Iran, Iraq, UK. And what is available? Oh, expanded steel mills. We don't really need to expand them anymore, but sure. And Iraq have capitulated. Okay, that was faster than it should have been. They're doing nothing. Alright, let's get these guys onto Saudi Arabia. And then this army, bring them over to, hang on, Vichy France. I was thinking the other one, Free France. We could go over and help with this. Or we could go and declare war on Portugal. It's a plan. Portugal. 275 days. Sounds fine. I guess Japan is really heavy on the naval invasions. So I always just ignore all these annoying islands, and then the Americans end up naval invading all their way through. I don't know. Best thing about Japan was before they changed the focus tree, and you could do your 2-island hop and then invade the US. You could just reach Southern California from Hawaii with the starting Japanese fleet. I hate doing naval invasions of the US. Cuba. What's the one? Yeah, right. So as Germany, once the UK capitulate, you come over to, was it Bahamas? And you use this port to do a naval invasion here, because there's only one sea tile, but that's probably changed with the way they changed convoys. Germany looks like they're doing good there, but not really so much. Oh, forget D-Day. Nah. It's mostly green. They should be fine. Not like Germany's doing anything else at the moment. And we still can't pull out, can we? What's the lead faction? Not when fighting a war together, yeah. Oh, Norway's nearly gone. So was Sweden the next war? 8th of February, yeah. Saudis, 16th of July. Alright, it's a month. No aggression pact. Nope. Oh, UK's retaking Africa. Wonder when that started. Belgium, South Africa, a little bit of Portugal down there. Italy's trying to hold on. So Germany don't care enough to really help. Yeah. I used paratroopers for a while, but I don't know, everything seemed to stop working with them for me for a while. It'd be like sometimes they'd launch and sometimes they just sit in the airport and wouldn't take off. Hey, capital ship effort. Modernising the Navy. Naval Doctrine. Okay. How is it so green and they still seem to be expanding? Alright, logistics. We want more logistics. And at some point, we should probably actually add them in. Logistics and SIGs. And who else do we have? Got the Mountaineers. SIGs with logistics. And we do have a couple of Gorkhas. Alright, support artillery, recon, SIGs, engineers, and logistics. What is going on there? Americans are trying to land in Trieste. Does Hungary hold coastline? No, Italy's kept all the coast for themselves. Alright, looks like they're holding that pretty well. This is... I'm trying to remember where it is you're not allowed to go anymore. It's past there. Yep. Alright, what else are we doing? How have they not finished yet? 29th of July. Ooh, now it's going red. Let's see where the American troops arriving. Uh-huh. Ouch. Well, we'll let them suffer a little while longer. I forgot about Sweden. Alright. 8th of February. Wasn't them, it was these guys. Okay, let's get them out of Portugal for a bit. We'll just come over here. Not turn that on. Alright, let's still try and Bangkok. No. Trying to take Hanoi now.